Welcome back to another episode of Out of the Dark and Into the Light. Today we're going to be reviewing the T800 Art Mask by PureArts. This is the Terminator 2 Judgment Day Battle Damaged version. Looking forward to it. We'll be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the styrofoam. Okay, so we have a lot of plastic wrappers here, so let's go ahead and get those off. So here we are with the plastic protection sleeves removed. It does come with a little template, looks like, for mounting on the wall, and it does clearly state that we need to follow the assembly instructions and of course use the right type of mounting screws for the weight of the figure if doing it in the mountable position on the wall. So let's go ahead and get this guy onto the table. Okay, so we have the base and the head sculpt 1:1 scale. This is number 377 out of 2029. Obviously we know that John Connor took down Skynet July 11th, 2029. So it's quite interesting that they chose 2029 pieces for this run. So we have the base. You can really tell that the paint job is, I guess, dirt or over time. You can see the human skulls. Pretty nice. There is see-through to this material. You can really tell that underneath where the lights actually shine through. You can see the building material, the rebar. You have two different connectors. This is for the standalone. If you're on a display table, it would be facing forward. And then if you want to wall mount it, it would be so oriented. Again, here on the back, we have slabs of concrete, building material, likely destroyed in the war. More skulls along the base itself, and we have a nice tire. Tread looks pretty good. Doesn't look 100% like a tire, but I mean, you're looking pretty much directly at it. Either way, that it's kind of displayed there. We have a nice shiny Terminator 2 Judgment Day nameplate, so that's pretty nice. And looks like we have a child's rocking horse here. That's probably from the playground scene. All right, here we are at the bottom. Have all the details. PureArts limited edition, and the wall mounts that were mentioned earlier. also have these foot pegs. They're just sticky styrofoam or rubber. Okay. Now the skull itself. Let's go and get this out of the way. Like I said, this is 1:1 scale. It's a pretty big skull. And we have all the battle damage tore up. We have wires there sticking out. We have a nice paint job that looks like the metal is just taking a beating, right? Whether that's with bombs or ammunition, fighting. Nice seams or along the jawline. You can see the scuffs. The pistons here look really nice, and these teeth look like real human teeth, which is pretty interesting. I don't remember the lore and whether or not they actually were human teeth, but it's pretty awesome. We have the eye sockets. Looking pretty sharp. Alright, let's take a look at here at the back. Right, so this looks like it's... I wouldn't expect them to really do much here in the back. You're not going to see it, but it does kind of look like it's filled with debris or something. So I think that's kind of nice. The inside, again, just looks like rock. Clear to see the seam. And here's the electrical point. Now all these wires are sticking out are just display only. Don't try and hook them up to anything. There are two prongs that you probably can't see but are on the back side of this piece, this electrical joint box. And then you have the button to control the eyes. So you have them on, you have one on, you have sound effects. So that's interesting. And now coming back to the base itself, on the side, we mentioned the skulls. Once the batteries are plugged in, this foremost skull pressed will light up the base. You can see pretty well. It looks like molten underneath. And then this further one lights up and activates this portion of the base so that the skull itself and the eyes get power. So let's go ahead and slide this in just foremost, or not foremost, first in the front facing position, which at this angle you can't really see, but we'll get another angle here in a little bit. So it just slides right in. You want to put a little bit of pressure here, make sure the connection's good. And again, if you're going to be mounting this on the wall, and we'll give it some support because I don't want it to drop, you would have it like so. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the eyes. We should see, yep, the left socket. And now we're going to rotate it with a button on the back of the skull. This one actually comes with a little bit of sound, like electric misfiring, blinking eye, and solid. All in all, super awesome. Like I said, I'm really digging the teeth. I like the dirt and grime that's on there. It makes you wonder, having to go back and watch those movies again, you know, do they really go into enough detail on how they were built? So let's go ahead and get this guy on a display and lower the lights and take a good look at the effects there, and then we'll go from there. So, alright, we'll be right back. Alright, so after getting him on the turntable here, I'm just blown away. He looks super awesome, lit up. 3 AA batteries, LR6. If you're a huge Terminator fan, this is the piece for you. I mean, it just pops. It's out there. It draws a center of attention to a room. I mean, it is an awesome figure. All in all, not terribly heavy, but you do want to get the right type of wall mounting screws, or actually get it centered on the 2x4 in the wall. But absolutely just a stunning job by PureArts. One thing I would have to say is that the instructions don't really feel that they went over the skulls, so that was a little bit confusing. Well, they do say base eyes LED lights up, but they don't indicate that those are for actually controlling the upper portion or the center lights. So at first I was a bit worried that the piece was actually broken, but it works perfectly. It came packed real well, and it is a stellar piece. So if you love Terminator, grab this guy before he's gone. I have a feeling once people get their hands on him, he's just gonna sell out. So, but if you enjoy these videos, remember to hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, and we will catch you next time.